We met actually on a blind date. We both had a mutual friend named Christine, and she basically forced me and him to go out on a date.
Just went to Oaks Inn and had a dinner and took her home, and it was pretty basic, but I know she thought it was very awkward.
It was like really, really bad.
I was excited. I thought everything went great. I didn't find out till about a year later that it wasn't as great as I thought.
Christine told us we had to give it 3 dates because the first one you don't know each other that well. You don't even know each other. The second one, you still don't know each other, but you know them a little bit more. And then the third one is like, are you gonna date him or not?
It really wasn't that far in that I really was convinced that I wanted to give this a real shot and see how far it went.
He was just really persistent, and he was so nice. He just cared about, he just wanted to take me out to dinner and just talk to me and really talk to me. He actually talked to me more than I ever thought he would.
Got along real well after the awkwardness passed.
He wasn't like any of the other guys I dated. He cared about like where I came from, where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do.
I like that she's kind of self-motivated and driven, and she's always trying to improve somewhere. She's caring, all the small stuff kind of. She moved in kind of early, like 6-7 months in, and it just, everything moved so smooth. There wasn't a lot to not like.
I didn't have to worry about how I looked or what I had to wear out on a date or how I had to talk. But when I knew it was the one with Matt, it all clicked. It just fell in together. It just was right. It just felt right. I had to trust my heart. My heart told me, and then my gut did too. He will do anything for anybody. He wants the best for me, and he will put his wants and needs aside to make sure I have anything that I want. We got engaged August 31st of 2014 now.
We'd been talking about getting married for a while, and she knew that it's something we both wanted. She got her hopes up a couple times and thought that it was going to happen, and it didn't. And then, she would get kind of upset.
We went to the Outer Banks. We'd gone to a couple different places that summer, and I was like, man, this would be the best time for you to propose. Like, on all these special occasions, like, great opportunity. Like, you can propose to me at the beach. That'd be awesome. Every girl's dream. And he didn't.
I had the ring for a few weeks. I was just waiting for the perfect moment, and we planned a day trip away to Watkins Glen, and then came back to Ithaca and had dinner.
First we went out to breakfast. We just did. He wanted to do it all about me. So we went out to breakfast, and then we went up there. Went through the whole walk. He hadn't done anything. So I was starting to get mad, like, maybe not mad, just like disappointed, like, oh, it's really not gonna happen, like, this sucks.
I had it all planned out in my head. I knew she would get upset that it wasn't gonna happen because she would build up the expectations in her head. We
go to dinner, one of my favorite restaurants, and it's still not happening. And so I was like, when are you gonna do it? Like, I don't wanna be like this, but when is it gonna happen?
So I planned it out that we would do all that, nothing would happen. Came home, I had a buddy come in, sneak in, light some candles, put a sign on our dog that says, "Daddy has a question."
It was a little tense. Like, I walked in without him, and because I was mad that he didn't propose. And there was candles lit all over the house, and our dog had a sign on him that said, "Daddy has a question." And once I saw the candles, I knew what it was.
I walked in behind her and got down on a knee and asked her. And
of course I said yes. I didn't cry though. Like, I wasn't about to cry. He actually did do it today. Like, I knew it was gonna happen today, but I didn't at the same time. And he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew afterwards. He's like, I knew that I was making you mad, but that's why I did it. He's like, I had the ring the whole entire day.
We like to mess with each other. I think I'm a little bit better at it.
I didn't cry though. Like, I wasn't about to cry.
It kind of took a minute for it to sink in for her. We sat down on the couch, tried to relax a little bit, and that's when she kind of broke down and started having the tears.
We sat down for a little while, and like, we were talking about our dog and stuff like that. And that's when I got teary-eyed that my dog will be a part of this memory forever. That's when I got teary-eyed. I'm just so excited to spend the rest of my life with him.
You know, when we're just together, hanging out, whatever we're doing, it doesn't really matter.
I'm looking forward to starting a family and...
Obviously, it'd be nice to have kids at some point.
Oh, he would be the best dad. He doesn't like to hold like other people's kids, but I was like that too.
Oh, I think she'd be great. Some of our friends have babies and she's right in there, like hands on everything. I'm a little more tentative.
He'd be an awesome dad. Like, you can tell that he would just be the most caring dad and just put his kids ahead of everything.
I think she'll be great, and I'll take some lessons from her.
My man, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. You make me the happiest girl alive. Even when you make your ugly faces or act like you're not listening, it may seem annoying to me, but I love it. I love you more than anything, and by this time, I'm already your beautiful, loving wife, so there's no turning back now. You're stuck with me.
Andrea, I just want you to know that I love you with all my heart, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I love you always and forever.